Behold, the McDonnell Douglas XF-85 Goblin, the only jet in fighter history designed to live inside another plane. Yes, you heard that right. This little jet was supposed to be launched mid-air from a bomber's belly, fight off enemy aircraft, and then hook back into its mothership like a trapeze artist with a jet engine. Welcome to the weirdest chapter in Cold War aviation. Back in the 1940s, the US Air Force had a problem. Their shiny new Convair B-36 Peacemaker could fly halfway around the planet, but escort fighters? Not so much. Refueling in midair was still experimental, and building long-range fighters was expensive. So, someone said, hey, what if we just carry a fighter inside the bomber? And thus, the parasite fighter was born. Enter the XF-85 Goblin, a jet so small it could fit inside a bomb bay, and so ambitious it tried to rewrite the rules of aerial combat. The Goblin looked like a flying egg with attitude. At just 14 feet long and 21 feet wide, it had stubby wings that folded up, a retractable hook for docking, and no landing gear, because landing was someone else's problem. Powered by a Westinghouse J-34 turbojet, it could hit speeds of 650 miles per hour, climb like a rocket, and was armed with 4 50 caliber machine guns. It was the aerial equivalent of a Swiss Army knife, compact, clever, and slightly terrifying. Test pilot Edwin Schock, a man with nerves of steel and a helmet that didn't always stay on, was the only person to fly the Goblin. In 1948, he took it for 7 flights totaling just over 2 hours. The Goblin flew fine on its own, but docking back with the bomber? That was like trying to park a go-kart on a moving roller coaster. One attempt smashed the canopy and ripped off Schock's helmet and oxygen mask. He belly landed on a dry lake bed like a boss. In total, 4 of the 7 flights ended in emergency landings. Not ideal. They called it the Goblin, but it earned other nicknames too, like the Flying Egg, Sky Blip, and Jet-Powered Panic Attack. Despite its quirks, the Goblin became a cult favorite among aviation buffs. It was bold, bizarre, and undeniably brave. And while it never saw combat, it definitely saw drama. The Goblin's mission was noble: protect bombers deep in enemy territory. But aerial refueling soon made long-range escorts possible, and the Goblin was grounded in 1949. Still, its legacy lives on. It inspired future experiments in air-launched aircraft, and its trapeze docking system was revisited in later programs. Today, both prototypes rest in museums, one in Dayton, Ohio, and the other one in Ashland, Nebraska, as reminders that sometimes the weirdest ideas are the ones that push aviation forward. The XF-85 Goblin may have been small, but its story is huge. It dared to defy convention, challenge the laws of aerodynamics, and gave one brave pilot the ride of his life. It's proof that in aviation, even the strangest ideas deserve a chance to fly. If you love this deep dive into aviation's oddballs, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories from the skies. What do you think? Was the Goblin ahead of its time, or just inexplicably bonkers? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Space Extra, out.